Right, I'm joined today by Azaria and Ollie from the incredible band Seven Blood. The band are actually starting to make some serious waves, over the past year with, they've got a string of really emotionally charged singles that are absolutely terrific. And their new record, Life is Just a Phase, is about to drop on the 21st of November. So, first of all, guys, how are you? You looking forward to the record being released?
You're really good. Thank you very much for having us. And yeah, we're super excited. It's the first record. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty busy. We just received the final vinyls, which is great. And it looks great. And yeah, it feels just exciting to have this release.
Cool.
Yes, very excited.
Nice. Now, the title "Life Is Just a Phase." It's quite an evocative title for your debut record. What does the phrase mean to you guys personally, and how do you feel it captures the actual spirit of the album?
For me, it's about cherishing moments. May they be the worst or the best, because they will be over at some point. So it's like life is just a phase. Life will go on, but on this other hand, it will end at some point, and so will the moments. And I think our album is very personal, very emotional, and so it cherishes those moments and it's trying to capture it in songs.
Cool. Ollie, anything?
No, I mean, that's that's basically true. I mean, we just decided to go for this record title when we wrote the song "As We Bleed," and it's a line in the song, and I mean, it was one of the earliest songs we wrote, and at this moment it was really clear, and I don't know who it was, but somebody just said, this is the album title because this is just the essence of what we're talking about." And yeah, it made so much sense from the beginning on. So I'm really happy that we found this title, because I know sometimes it's really hard to find a title
Yeah.
that just expresses everything you're writing about. And so yeah.
So I would say, when I first heard the title, it actually, it hit a chord with me personally, because I've got a tattoo on my arm that says "Life is just a ride." Now I don't, and
Okay.
it really reminded and struck me a bit like that. I don't know if you know the comedian Bill Hicks, but he gives a long speech at the end of one of his shows where he talks about life being like a roller coaster. So I'm promoting something to you, but enough about Bill Hicks. This is about you guys. I've gone off on a tangent completely. Now, your latest single, I believe, your last single that came out was "Strangers." That's correct, isn't it? Yeah.
That's
And
correct,
it is
yeah.
a really incredibly emotionally and quite reflective. Now, Zaria, I want to know, like you've said, it's about rediscovering yourself, after a toxic relationship. What was that emotional process like, translating that into the song, for you?
Ugh. It's a lot of reflecting moments and stories and decisions. And I think one of my favorite parts of this band is that we talk about everything. So we just sit together, have a cup of coffee, and then talk about things that are going on in our lives. And so it's not like a song about me only, it's about something we can all agree on and can relate to each other. So we always say it's like a group therapy for us. So it helps me, it helps us, and it helps us making good music as well. So we even managed to make good songs out of it.
And that is true. You have made some really good songs out of these emotions because, moving on, you've steadily released, a series of singles in the run up to the album. You've got House, Home, Cold Eyes, and obviously now Strangers. Now, how important was it for you guys to sort of showcase the different songs that you guys, that Seven Blood had before the release of the full album? I mean, and what was it about these particular tracks that made you go, we want to showcase these first?
I mean, actually, it was really a natural process because we wrote these songs step by step, and um, we finished the writing in summer, and then we already knew. Oh no, we already released about 6 tracks and then we just thought it would be great for the first album, for the debut album, just to release 9 out of 11 songs and just to show the people who we are, show what we're doing, what the essence of Seven Blood is, and show the different sides of our band. And so it came pretty naturally because we started actually in June last year in 24, and then we just started releasing all these tracks. So Strangers was number 8, I think.
Yeah.
Or no, number 7. And
There's been a few.
yeah. And next week we just release the next song, Not Your Misery. And it feels really good just to show the people song by song who we are, because for me it looks like that the people get the chance to really understand what we're doing. I mean, if you just release a record with 12 songs or something and the people just have to discover it or not, probably it's much more difficult to understand what we're doing.
Yeah. That's an interesting point, actually, because I do like asking bands this, because I'm very old school. I like having an album, a full, 12, 13 songs to enjoy all at once. But how important do you guys think it is to actually have that full album, at the end of this process when, it's quite easy in this day and age to drop songs here, there, have an EP, move on to the next, and quite rapidly keep yourself busy releasing your music. I mean, Ollie, you've even mentioned that you've had these pressed into vinyl, which that's cool. I mean, people don't do that so much anymore. Uh, what's your view on this?
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about it, but I mean, luckily we're in a genre where the people are really interested in those things, like having a physical product, a well-done vinyl, and that looks great and that feels good. And so I'm happy about that, because so we decided having just, I think, 3 or 4 configurations of vinyl, and yeah, I'm really excited how people like it or not. But yeah, it's I mean, if we would do pop music, it would be certainly different. But as we're in this genre and people are just so open-minded and really, yeah, they really appreciate those things, and that's feels really good to us.
Yeah. And I think, to be honest, it's also good. It's good for us to have them, because it's like an era that ended for us for now. The finding of the band, or we're still on the ride to finding ourselves and defining who we are and who we want to be. But the first chapter is now it has come to an end, and of course we're looking forward to the next ones. But it's nice to have something physical in our hands to see this is us and this is our head start, or not head start, but the first start.
And we played already 2 European tours, and the people were always asking for vinyls and for CDs. And so, yeah, I'm happy that this comes to an end and we can say, here it is.
It's funny though, because I mean, I've got a few vinyls. I don't have a record player, which is the most ironic thing. I've said this in the past, like you can see just over there, you can't really see the CDs at the top, but I don't have a CD player anymore. Like it sort of phased itself out, and I didn't even realize. So that's something I definitely want, an actual record player, because there's something enduring about vinyl, I think, that just keeps people coming back. It's always the format that especially rock fans love in that regards. Now, I wanted to ask as well, I believe Killing from the Inside was actually the first track you ever released. Is that correct?
It is.
That's correct, yeah.
Did you have sort of a clear plan of like where you wanted to go at that point when you first released that tune? Or was it just quite natural over time when you were like, this is the next song, now it's time for the album?
We were grinning, because Killing from the Inside is actually the first song we ever wrote. So it's the first, when we met for the first time for like test writing session, we wrote the song. So it was a logical step for us to also release it as our first single, because it was like the first Seven Blood song we wrote.
Well, don't blush, but it is a fantastic song, and there is clear natural talent, especially if this is the first song that you guys wrote together. So, yeah,
Thanks.
Thank you.
it's
Thanks.
fantastic. So now, out of all of the songs from Life is Just a Phase, sorry, Life is Just a Phase, you know, what songs are the ones that stand out for you personally, as well, the tunes that hit most for you? Because a lot of them are very emotionally, they've got a lot of emotion to them. I mean, I always come back to House Home, which is, there's
Mhm.
something about that tune for me. I can't really put my finger on it, but that's the one that stands out for me.
Yeah. I think that's different from band member to band member, but for me, it's about House Not Home, No Breakout, and another one that comes out in a couple of weeks called Hourglass.
I cannot make a decision. Depends on the day, on the mood. When I'm in different moods, I think I prefer different songs.
Yeah. To be fair, someone did say to me once, "You can't ask me to choose between my children." I was like, fair point. Now, you guys have been touring with some incredible bands, like there's Angkor, Future Palace, and a band I discovered that just, I think, last year, Conquer Divide. This has clearly helped you reach new audiences. How have those experiences helped shape the band's identity and the sort of the direction you want to go? Because you are really developing quite a loyal fan base already, and the record's not even out yet. So
Yeah,
hence
that's
why I
true.
think how relevant are albums anymore sometimes.
I think these tours have been a really integral part of developing the band Seven Blood because when we started with the song Killing from the Inside, and I think we had already House at Home and As We Bleed, then we just discovered what the direction is and what we want to do, and then we started to discover what's on the left and the right side of this line of this way, and when we've been on tour with Future Palace and Conquer Divide and Anchor, we just thought, okay, that's so cool what these guys are doing. And I mean, these tours and have been just incredible times for us. It was like two big family trips because all these bands been so nice to us and so supportive. And so this just is a big part of us already, these tours, and also the impact it had on us on an artistic way is definitely there. So after every tour, we had an influence and just another plan what to write now, and some ideas popped up. So it was really, really great for us in many ways.
Definitely. And for me, those were like the first times I've been on stages, to be honest. And so for me, it shaped many things for my vocals as well. And maybe you can hear it sometimes, in some singles, maybe not. But they are just great bands, very supportive, as Ollie said, and just being able to be in this community with all those people is fantastic. And also the people, the fans are very open to new music, and it was great talking to them and just exchanging opinions also.
Now, Life is Just a Phase. It's about to drop imminently. I say imminently. It's about 4 weeks. Actually, yeah, 4 weeks
Yeah,
tomorrow, in
it's
fact.
exactly
It's
4 weeks. Yeah.
exciting times. I can actually see it in your faces, Aria. It's like you're very excited. This is
I
fantastic.
am.
Now, we're heading into 2026. What comes next? I do believe there's hints of another tour. Is this a headlining one that you might be bringing to the UK?
Yeah, it is. I mean, for us, it's not really, of course, it's the end of something, as Azaria said, but it's, I mean, we already plan writing more songs, writing more material, just go on because it's just really damn fun, to be honest. It's great to be on tour with these people. It's great to write songs with these people. And we just want to go on. And in January, we are on our first co-headline tour together with Lestel from the UK.
Yes.
And we come to London on January, I think, 21st.
First.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in my diary because I do. I
Oh,
wanted to
really?
see you support Conquer Divide, and that was a day I just couldn't get anywhere, which is very frustrating.
Oh
So
no.
Okay, okay,
yeah,
wow.
so I believe it's in Kingston at the Fighting Cocks, if that's correct. So you will
Exactly,
love that.
yeah.
You will love that bar. It's fantastic.
Okay.
It's a great little venue. Now you're obviously at the start of your sort of touring career. Is there any countries or destinations that you really want to bring Seven Blood on a live stage?
I think there are so many, to be
Question.
honest. Really, I mean, I would love to tour in Japan or Australia, um, also in South America. I mean, the good thing with this music is you can tour everywhere, basically. And in these days where you can just distribute your music via Spotify and Apple Music, one positive aspect is that you already see that there are people in Tokyo who are listening to Seven Blood, which is great. I mean, there are people who are listening to us and really appreciate that, and this is so great. And it's someday I would love to go there.
But also,
So
to be honest, it's incredibly insane that we've played in so many countries already. just say we've played in England and the UK before, or in Spain, it's just insane to me. I can't really grasp it because those would be the first countries I would usually say, but it's the fact that we've played there already. But I would do it again, and we will do it again.
oh, you better. Now, I do want to quickly mention because you said you started hearing that you've got fans in Japan and areas like that. What was it like hearing that for the first time that you've got fans in a non-English speaking country? So I know Germany speaks German and so on, but
Yeah.
it's still European. We're still quite close knit, despite the fact that we did the silly thing of leaving the EU in the UK, which was madness. I'm not
I
going to
don't really
get political
recognize that
here,
at the border.
but but what was it like discovering that you've got fans that far afield, that your music had reached that far?
I mean, to me, it was really great on the first and on the second European tour just to see that people, and it was in London, uh, that sing Seven Blood lyrics, which is great because we sing actually in your language. I mean, which apparently influenced us a lot, and all these bands from the UK and from the United States influenced us a lot. But it's so great to see that it gives us a chance to connect with these people, and they understand what we're singing about, and they can relate to the topics. And to in London especially, there were some people were talking to me about House at Home, which is great that people from all over the world can relate to that. And the more far it gets, it's just crazy. I mean, to see that, or I mean, we've not been there, but to see on Spotify that people are listening to it in Tokyo is, I mean, it's just, I can't believe it actually.
Yeah, it's just how and why,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
in a good way.
yeah.
Well, I can answer that. The how, the internet exists. The why, because you guys are great. I'm gonna
How did
continue
you?
stroking your egos here. Just bear that in mind. Now, 2026, it's on its way. You'll be doing some tours. You're going to be writing some new music. Now, I'm often fascinated with this. If you could collaborate with absolutely anyone that existed in the world of music,
Oh,
living,
wow.
dead, who would you
Hmm.
want to work with?
Wow, that's a tough question, but yeah, I have to think about it because there are so many people I really adore, but I probably don't want to meet them because it could destroy
Let me meet your
my
idols.
yeah, yeah. But if I could choose, I
Or
think
maybe
in yeah,
no, sorry, you go first.
I think in the metal world, I would love to just talk to James Hetfield and do something with him because I think he's a good guy. And I mean, he's just one of the biggest names in this metal world, and I think he's still pretty easygoing for where he is. And um, yeah, I think he would not destroy the imagination.
I think
I
I would
think you're probably right. Sorry.
I would choose Enter Shikari because I hope we would just go crazy on songs together.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Just go
That
crazy.
is a great answer, actually. I could see you guys doing a song together. So, guys, if you're listening into Shikari, you know what you need to do and who to reach out to. Make it happen. Now, I want to end on a little bit of a fun question. I've been asking the people I interview this question just to find out who they really are. Now, if a zombie apocalypse broke out tomorrow, which member of Seven Blood would be best equipped to survive, and who do
Ah,
you think would be eaten first? Or better yet, who would you sacrifice to get away? Let's go even
No,
darker.
not sacrifice.
eaten first is easy. It's Josie.
It's Chelsea.
To eat first.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty clear, I think, because she's just a great person. She's always just she's always a mess. I mean, when you're on tour with her, the luggage is always around, and all these clothings and clothes are around, and it's just it's just a mess. But yeah, she's so great.
She'd also be too friendly towards
Yeah, she would just say hi to the zombies.
Yeah.
She would just try to help the zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yes. Can I heal you somehow?
So who
And
do you think would be best? Sorry, go on.
well,
Yeah, the survivor would be Anfi, in my opinion, because he's so well equipped. When we're on tour, he always has about 10 big loading banks for whatever, I don't know. And he's technically equipped, and not only technically, but I think he's the one who could survive.
yeah, it's good that we just talked about those who aren't here.
Yeah.
So you could have taken the glory. You'd be like, we would have been the best survivor. You and me, Ollie. We're doing it.
Oh, I'm not sure.
True, to be honest.
Azaria, Ollie, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today. For everyone listening, Life is Just a Phase is out on the 21st of November. Seriously, go and check it out. There is music available now. So take my word for it. You need to listen to Seven Blood. And you'll thank me when you've done it. So, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Looking forward to seeing you in the new year. Take care, guys.
See you.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.